up, everybody? This is Evan from Iknk here with the main man, Justin. Again, we've done a couple podcasts right now, but today we're going to go over something that really Justin has kind of brought to the table and embodied a ton within our group, and we call it the hashtag 500 a day. For those of you who don't really know and are watching this now, $500 a day adds up extremely quick. With the right process, the right strategy, it's really not that difficult to make that every single day. And $500 per day adds up to basically double the average American salary per year, coming in at around 120K per year. And that's literally just, following your strategy, following your plan, staying disciplined, and getting out by 11 like Justin does. He hits it. Consistency is really the name of this game. Today we're going to go over kind of how Justin's thought process is on a daily basis, really how you can actually get there yourself as a trader. And also we're going to go over some quick little chart examples of a trade that I did alongside on TLGT and a couple of his trades too that kind of fit the mold of the $500 per day goal. I'll let you take it away, Justin. Appreciate the time as always.
Sure. Thanks, Evan. So the $500 a day thing, it actually happened by accident. What I was trying to do originally is really just try to get my losses under control and get my stress under control. There were so many instances where I would be up on the day and I would say, okay, just one more entry or one more trade. And that's when I would give a lot of that money back. So I was looking for some sort of mechanism that I could use to avoid that situation. And because the trading happens at all different hours of the day, sometimes you're up by 9 o'clock, sometimes you're up by 10:30. The time of day wasn't really working for me. It was just basically a test. I said, okay, if I'm going to hit $500 a day, I don't care where I'm at in the trade, I'm just going to exit the position and I'm going to walk away. What originally happened is I was easily able to hit $500 a day and then walk away. And the first thing that happened was my stress dropped dramatically and I'd walk away every day very happy and stress-free. But then as a byproduct of this, there was massive consistency that came as a result of this. So now sort of basically since I've implemented this, basically since the summer, I'm pretty much working at an 8 or 9 green days to 1 red day, which is ridiculous as far as I think the industry standards are concerned. I do leave a lot of money on the table a lot of the time by not sort of maximizing my profits, but on the flip side, I've gained massive amount of consistency and it's pretty much 8 or 9 days to 1 red day. I'm pulling in at least $500 a day and stress-free and very easily.
And not swinging for the fences is
exactly.
It's going to make you be able to walk away from the screens at 10:30, 11, detach from everything and just be, you're happy with what you get. You're satisfied. Some days you'll have 750 to $1,000 I see and stuff. It sprinkles on top, but those are the days that I kind of say like the market gods give you a little cherry on top and gift for just following your process and staying consistent, right? And your losing days obviously are much less than 500 and stuff. I've seen yours at like 100, 200, $300 break even sometimes too. So it's if you're following that pattern of consistency and that pattern of taking smaller risk for I don't want to say small reward at all because it's not. 500 is fantastic. If you're a new trader and you're watching this with a small account, you can easily take 3 trades per day, risk $100 on those trades for $300 reward. If you hit on all 3, awesome, you're near $1,000 for the day. You follow your risk reward right. If you hit on 2 of them, you're still making that 500 a day. So it's like I said, it's really, we get a lot of DMs and I get a lot of people that ask me, I need to have this huge bankroll, I need to be over 25K, I need to do this, that. You don't. We trade small caps partly for that reason too, is because 1, they're very volatile, they move a lot, volatility equals opportunity, and 2, very low capital requirement for them. They're kind of like the liquid options, we kind of call it and stuff. They're very, it's kind of not the best thing to describe them as, but it's kind of what they are. There's a lot of opportunity with them, low capital requirement, and sure, they can be dangerous if you don't know how to trade them, right? But like you said, you're just trying to take those, base hits every day, those singles and doubles add up, those adds up into, massive gains over time. I had one on Monday, or I believe Tuesday, I forget what it was. So this one was on TLGT, and this just kind of embodies the 500 day per day spirit. Very simple, very stress-free, clean trade. This was a gapper on the day, popped up, held roughly around its 50% of its spike, started to make higher lows here at the open. I was long here at around $1, longed again down here at around 94 cents. And basically it was just selling into this pop into prior pre-market high resistance. And on this trade, I go pretty small size right now if it doesn't fit my A+ criteria. This was more of like a B to B- setup for me. So I said, look, I'm going to go out, I'm going to risk just a small $200. Usually my risk per trade is on an A+ setup is anywhere from $750 to $1,000. This one, I drop it way down, so smaller size on this, and was just shooting for that $500 mark. I know if I can get that and pay myself, put it in my pocket, even if I make nothing else for the rest of the day or trade nothing else, that's still a damn good payday. And that's still something that's going to be a great check to put in my pocket. And this was a very stress-free and easy trade. Longed around there, averaged around 95, 96 cents in my average. And I was selling into all these pops, sold my final piece at around 122 into prior resistance, and walked away for the day. It was that simple. Wasn't much else that was fitting my criteria. I put the money in my pocket. I put $500 in my pocket. Fantastic. Walked away, stress-free and happy. So that's just kind of my example. I know, Justin, you've been obviously doing that every single day. So it's got a couple examples that you can pull up here too.
Sure. This one was from today. So, again, this is a very simple trade. This was TCAT, TKAT. This was this morning. Pre-market, it was fading very nicely. So I entered with fairly small size. Just on the way down here, I grabbed a couple dollars out, then basically exited the position, waited for it to spike back up after open. Again, just, I'm sort of dabbling, just, adding in very small numbers. And then again, as soon as it comes down, and I don't really recommend trading your PNL, and I don't trade my PNL, but I'll trade the chart until I see that $500 mark, and then I just exit my position. So you can see I didn't even wait for this to sort of finish its slide down all the way. And this what sort of makes it really stress-free for me. Again, I just, as soon as it hits my target, I get out of the position and I'm gone. And by limiting my exposure in terms of time to the market, that ultimately reduces my risk as well. So again, two different plays on the same stock here, pre-market down, and then it popped up during the open. And then again, once it hit $500, I was out, and then I'll call it a day.
Small gains add up, and that's really the main thing. This was, two nice gains for you, two nice, easy, stress-free trades, and you were done by 11. It's kind of what we try to preach is, you don't want to really sit there all day. You don't need to. You can make it in the morning when the volatility's there. You got two quick pops and you were out. So, really that kind of sums up everything that really, fits. And obviously we're going to be coming out with a lot more content in chat, and we made the goal that by March of this year, we want to make as many people in our chat hit this, hashtag 500 per day mark as quickly as possible. And, it can be done by anybody. It's really not that difficult and crazy of a goal or process. Really, you just have to get over that mental hurdle of controlling yourself when you're trading. It's really that, we teach the entries, we teach the exits, we teach how to do the process properly, but really just making sure that you have that goal in mind every day, and you have the actual strategy that you need to meet that goal per day is, the huge part of the battle already done for you. Yeah. Any kind of final words you got?
No, I'm super excited for the whole team. I think the team is really excited to sort of to get on the whole $500 a day challenge. There's definitely a lot of hype building within the team. So the guys are all excited. So the guys and girls are all excited. I'm excited, and we're sort of growing and developing as a team, which is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate the time. And if you guys have any questions, obviously drop them below. And around here in the description should have our handle and stuff. And also you can DM us on Instagram at Iknk Traders and hop into our chat if you want to get on the $500 per day train there going into 2021. So glad 2020 is over. Time for a new year. Time to get things going. So yeah, appreciate the time, Justin. And
thank you.
We'll see y'all later.
Take care.